morning, Townsend.
Good morning, Miss Chernoff.
What? Good morning, Townsend.
Good morning, Miss Chernoff.
Yesterday, we started our new unit on worms. We got to look at the creepy crawly guys. So I want to know, Maggie, I want to know, Mama Do, what did you see yesterday that you had never seen or known before about worms? You're going to turn to your partner and tell them. Now, we're missing some people, so let's just go over this. If you sit in this row, just turn to this row, and if you don't have a partner, Micah, you can work with them. This row will turn to this row, and this row will turn to this row, and you can back up, that way you have a partner. So when you turn to your partner, I want to know, what did you learn about worms that you didn't know before? What did you see Mama do? What did you get to experience that you had no idea about before? Kayla, what are you going to talk about? Track Kayla right away. Micah's tracking.
We've been talking about worms.
And what are you going to talk about? What, something you already knew or something new?
Something new.
Ready, set, turn to your partner. Should answer him right away.
I think the worms.
Whisper voice.
I think the
Finish up your conversation. Turn back to me in 3, 2, 1. Check magic 5. Are you in the center of your dot? Scholars, I heard some fascinating discoveries about our earthworms. So, Nicole, what did you and Ruth talk about? What did you learn yesterday that you had no idea about before? Track Nicole, make sure your body's still.
Eat the dirt to get in.
They eat the dirt as they go dig their holes. Awesome. Ruth, what did you learn?
I learned that worms do not got teeth.
No teeth. So can they hurt us? No, because they can't bite us. Lock those hands. Eyes are backtracking me. Ali, what did you guys discuss?
We discussed about earthworms cannot do spider webs.
Oh, right. Okay. We looked at that. That's what you figured out. Because here.
I learned that worms, when it's raining, when the floor is still dirty, so they need moisture to breathe and get air.
Are you in college? It's because you're in college.
No.
That sounds like a college answer. High five. They need moisture. But what happens if they get too much moisture? Remember when I said, what if I keep spraying it with the water? Kayla, what would happen to the worms? Micah's tracking. Cheyenne's tracking. Would they swim? What would happen?
They only fly.
Right. So what would happen, Maggie?
They would die.
Why?
Look, people are spraying worm stuff for the worm. All the insect stuff that kill the insects. If you kill the insects would not grow.
But why would would they die if there was too much water? Can't they just swim? Oh, so they can't swim. So what should they do you think if there's so much water that they start to not be able to breathe? Where do you think they should go? Ali? Track Ali might get in your dot first morning.
They will go to the dirt.
They're in the dirt and it got really wet. So where do they go? Where do you think? That's a good guess. What do you think?
They will get out of the dirt so they could be safe.
Yeah, so maybe they can go to the pavement. So in our little buckets, they can't get out, right? But we're going to make sure that they're not too wet in our dishes. But in real life, if they were in the dirt and it got super wet, you're right. They could go crawl right out and wait on the pavement until the dirt dries up a little bit. So today at your seat, and we said a whole bunch of these things, but I think I know, we could move to what I learned. So let's do that as soon as we're done with this. But today at your seat, what you're going to do is make a beautiful observational drawing of your earthworm and label it. Now, it's exciting. I know. You can do it. Go ahead. Go ahead. Lock those hands back up straight. Check them. Check them. Now, I have a question. I know that you guys are beautiful artists, Mamadou, and I know that you take your time and are really careful. But this is my earthworm, right? And I tried really hard to make him look accurate. What if instead, when I got to my seat, I just do this? Is that an earthworm?
No.
Ruth, why is it important that I make it look realistic? Track, Ruth.
Because this one is a one, but this one is not a one.
So what happens if I write this on my paper and then I start labeling it? Are you going to be able to tell what it is?
No.
No. So, Hepsi, awesome. Kasir, why should we make it really accurate?
We should make it really. I don't have pencil, guys.
I got your back. Go ahead. You should make it accurate because, complete sentence.
You should make it accurate because you might hang it up somewhere on the roof, and you don't want to. And when people come in, they're gonna see it in your parents, and then they not gonna. And if you write that, they not gonna know what is it. They not gonna tell what is it. And if you label it, they not gonna know still what it is.
That's one reason.
I think if
He is tracking, Ruth
if
is tracking.
you draw
Mom moves back
the
to
word
straight.
you draw, and then when kids come in, if you label them and you draw like that, the kids will know what the kindergarten kids are learning about.
Okay, I'm going to cut you off because you're right, but the real main, most important reason is because we need to be scientists, and scientists are accurate. They don't just write whatever. They don't just draw pictures. They are accurate. So you're going to look at the worm, and then you're going to draw exactly what you see, and then you're going to label it. But when you go back to your seat, the first thing you're going to do is draw your worm and lock your hands, and then we're going to label it together. One, get ready. One, get ready. I don't have everybody's eyes waiting for one set of eyes, Townsend. Waiting for one set of eyes, Townsend. First warning, had to tell you twice. Two, silently stand up in your dot. Eyes tracking me. Three, to your seats. You got pulled already. You got pulled by 6. By Jamie. Okay, thanks. Walking silently, sitting in your seat in 5. Shouldn't hear any chairs in 4.